Foxworthy, and this is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, guys, you ready to meet your new classmates? He is a 31-year-old U.S. Marine who attended Sherman Elementary School. Please welcome Corporal Carlos Moreno. Corporal, how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You look very sharp today.
That's right.
You are overdressed for this classroom. And this is Carlos in the fifth grade. Pretty cute little kid. What kind of student?
You know, in elementary school, I was pretty good. I was a pretty good student.
And you brought some supporters with you today?
Yes, I did. I brought my fellow Devil Dogs.
And I know you have served in Iraq. Thank you for your service to our country. You are our heroes. Thank you. But let me tell you how this works. In this classroom, we let you cheat, which is a cool thing. And you got some smart kids to do it off of. Let me introduce them to you. We have Kamani, Taylor, and Kevin. All right, Carlos, pick one of them. Let's get this started.
I'm gonna pick Kamani.
Kamani, come on up here. Let me tell you how this works in here, Carlos. You're going to take a little test. It has 10 questions. The subjects range between first grade and fifth grade. First grade correct answers are worth $500. Fifth grade correct answers are worth $5,000. You get through this test. I have one more question, a bonus question, which will multiply your winnings times 10. You answer all these correctly, you could walk out of here today with $250,000. Not bad, huh?
That's nice.
All right.
That's really nice.
Well, let's find out. Is Corporal Carlos Moreno smarter than a fifth grader? All right, as I told you, 10 subjects. You can tackle them in any order you like. Where would you like to begin?
I'm gonna go with fifth grade cultural studies.
Fifth grade cultural studies, all the way to the top. All right, here is the fifth grade question. Built by the Moors over 600 years ago, the Alhambra is a palace located in what modern-day country? Built by the Moors over 600 years ago, the Alhambra is a palace located in what modern-day country? All right, Kamani has locked in his answer.
All right, I'm just gonna throw out a guess here, and I'm gonna say China, and I'm gonna lock that in.
China. All right. Built by the Moors over 600 years ago, the Alhambra is a palace located in what modern-day country? Corporal, I'm sorry, the answer is not China. The answer is actually Spain. And if Kamani said Spain, you got $5,000. If he said anything else, you remain at 0.
Okay.
Take a look at the board. Your classmate Kamani said France. No money on that fifth grade question. The good news is there's $20,000 still on the board. We got the first one out of the way. Let's change your luck. Pick another subject.
We're gonna go with fifth grade U.S. history.
Fifth grade U.S. history. All right. The fifth grade U.S. history question is, what U.S. president popularized the phrase, speak softly and carry a big stick when talking about his approach to foreign policy? What U.S. president popularized the phrase, speak softly and carry a big stick when talking about his approach to foreign policy? All right, Kamani has locked in his answer.
I'm thinking I know this one because he was one of my favorite presidents. And I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with President Theodore Roosevelt.
It was Teddy Roosevelt. You got $5,000. Yeah! Nice start. 5,000. 15,000 more on the board. You can still walk out of here with $200,000. All right, Carlos, let's pick another subject.
I'm gonna go with fourth grade ancient history.
Fourth grade ancient history, all right. Here's the ancient history question. The Rosetta Stone, which helped historians understand hieroglyphics, contains inscriptions in Egyptian and what other ancient language? Kamani has locked in his answer already. with authority. The Rosetta Stone, which
man.
helped historians understand hieroglyphics, contains inscriptions in Egyptian and what other ancient language?
I am going to say, I'm going to lock in with Phoenician.
Phoenician. Corporal. It is not Phoenician. What would be your second guess?
Jive.
Jive. It is jive. No, it's not jive. It's Greek.
Oh my, that was my 13th guess.
So here's where we stand. If Kamani said Greek, you've got $8,500. If he didn't, you're back down to zero again. Take a look at the board. Kamani said, Greg, you got the money! Yeah! And this corporal go home with $200,000. We'll find out when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Our contestant, Corporal Carlos Moreno, has got $8,500. Time to pick another classmate, Carlos.
I'm going to go with Kevin.
Kevin, come on up here, Kevin. All right, if you had to help the corporal with one subject, what would it be?
It would be fourth grade earth science.
Fourth grade earth science. Oh, yeah, you're rolling your eyes. It's your choice, though. You can go any way you want.
I'm going with fourth grade earth science.
Fourth grade earth science, all right. The fourth grade earth science question is this. Which of the following is not considered a fossil fuel? Hydrogen, natural gas, or petroleum? Which of the following is not considered a fossil fuel? Hydrogen, natural gas, or petroleum? Kevin has locked in his answer.
I narrowed it down, but I'm not super confident. He locked in kind of fast, so what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a peek.
All right, which of the following is not considered a fossil fuel? Hydrogen, natural gas, or petroleum? You wanted to peek. Your 10-year-old classmate Kevin said hydrogen. A. So how's that feel, Corporal?
It feels good. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with hydrogen.
You lock in with hydrogen. That's not a confident look.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of tough, you know. When you're in Iraq, you just rely on your buddies who are like, 20, 25, and
Not 10.
Not 10. But I got confidence in Kevin. I got a lot of faith in him.
You know what I've always said? Doesn't matter if a buddy's 25 or 10. When they're right, they're right. You got $12,000. All right. Which way would you like to go?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with third grade astronomy.
Third grade astronomy, all right. Here is the third grade astronomy question. True or false? During a solar eclipse, the moon passes between the sun and the earth. True or false? During a solar eclipse, the moon passes between the sun and the earth. Kevin has already locked in his answer.
During a solar eclipse, here's the sun. There's the earth and the moon. And they're going like that, I think. Once, then we come back around. I'm gonna have to lock. I'm gonna lock in with true.
You're a Marine.
Yes.
Marines are decisive. True or false? During a solar eclipse, the moon passes between the sun and the earth. Corporal, I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
You got another one right. You got $14,500. One third grade, two second grade, two first grades. Which one would you like?
We'll go with second grade measurements.
Second grade measurements, all right. Here is the second grade measurements question. If Kamani is older than Taylor and Kevin is older than Kamani, who is the youngest of the three kids? Kamani is older than Taylor and Kevin is older than Kamani, who's the youngest of the three kids. Kevin's locked in his answer.
If Kamani is older than Taylor, and Kevin is older than Kamani, who is the youngest of the three? I'm gonna be decisive on this one, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff, I gotta be decisive on this. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in and say that Taylor is the youngest of the three kids.
Corporal, I hate to tell you this, your buddies were laughing at you during that little episode. But no need to laugh. He's right. You got another $1,000 and he's still on his way to $200,000. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Our contestant, Corporal Carlos Moreno, has got $15,500. All right, we have 4 subjects remaining, Corporal. Which one would you like?
I'm gonna listen to her. I'm gonna go with 3rd grade grammar.
3rd grade grammar, all right. The 3rd grade grammar question is this. What part of speech is the word maybe in the following sentence? Maybe Kamani will fly into outer space today. What part of speech is the word maybe in the following sentence? Maybe Kamani will fly into outer space today. And Taylor has locked in her answer.
I'm not too confident on this one at all, so but I know I'm confident in her. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with a copy.
Okay. I will tell you this. The correct answer is adverb. So, take a look at the board, Corporal.
Okay.
Taylor said adverb!
Oh my God! Thank you! Thank you!
1 2nd grade, 2 1st grade questions remain. Which way would you like to go?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with 2nd grade spelling.
2nd grade spelling, all right. The 2nd grade spelling question is, how many times does the letter A appear in the spelling of the following word? Maintenance. How many times does the letter A appear in the spelling of the word maintenance?
See, I mean, usually, like, if somebody was asking me down the street, oh, how you spell maintenance? Oh, no problem. But now, when there's like, if you don't spell it right, I'm gonna rob you for $18,000. It's a little different. I'm gonna lock in with 2.
Corporal is 2. You got $19,000. There it is, M-A-I-N-T-E-N-A-N-C-E. You have $19,000. Pick your poison, English or animal science?
I'm gonna go with 1st grade English.
1st grade English, all right. 1st grade English question is this. True or false? There are no words in the English language that contain 4 different vowels.
Wow.
True or false? There are no words in the English language that contain 4 different vowels.
Oh, wow. 50-50, 50-50. No guts, no glory, you know? Hell, no words in the English language that contain 4 different vowels. Okay, I can't think of one on the top of my head, and I'm just spitballing here. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with true.
The word maintenance, the one we just went over, had 3 different vowels, right? A, E, and I. Any that have 4. We're gonna find out when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Corporal Carlos Moreno, has a sick look on his face on a 1st grade question. A 1st grade true-false question. We don't go any lower than 1st grade true-false question.
It could have been 1st grade true, false, multiple choice.
And you have just aced this test after missing the first question. You've aced it. We get down to a first grade question. True or false? There are no words in the English language that contain 4 different vowels. As you've thought about it over the break, did you think about the word lieutenant? Delicious. Delicious lieutenant.
That's Lieutenant Sapp.
Absolutely. Yes, there are many, many words in the English language that contain more than 4 different vowels.
Hey.
Corporal, we have just given back $19,000. You can still leave here with $5,000. We have 1 question remaining.
Okay.
First grade animal science.
First grade animal
science. It's worth
science.
$500. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
In terms of height, what is the world's largest species of living bird? In terms of height, what is the world's largest species of living bird?
I'm gonna go ahead and lock in ostrich.
Ostrich. You're right, it is the ostrich. It's the world's tallest living bird. All right, Corporal, here's where we stand. You have $500. You can walk out of here with $500. Pretty nice pay. That comes out to $1,000 an hour. Or, I have a bonus question. I'll let you see the subject of it. This bonus question can multiply your winnings times 10, so you can turn that $500 into $5,000. Let me show you the subject, and you can decide if you want to see the question, but once you see the question, you have to play it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, the subject of today's bonus question is this. U.S. geography.
You know, you go hard or go home. I'm gonna go ahead and ask me the question.
You want to lock that in? You want to see the question?
Why did you have to ask me again? Now I gotta think. U.S. geography. Okay, I'm gonna see the question.
You want to see the question? All right. Here is the U.S. geography question. Which U.S. state capital comes last alphabetically? Which U.S. state capital comes last alphabetically?
Man, I know there's one that starts with a T, U, V, or W. I know that. I'd be willing to bet that $5,000 that there's one that starts with T, U, V, or W. Unfortunately, I don't know that. I'm gonna just guess and go with Sacramento.
Sacramento. Kevin,
Yes.
what did you write down?
I wrote down Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New Jersey. Is that the capital of New Jersey?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. You are right. You were off by 1 letter. 1 letter. So you've given the $500 back. I'm not letting you walk out of here with nothing. I'm giving you a $250 prepaid credit card. Go buy something fun. Thank you again for your service to our country. You're a true American hero.
Thank you.
And I hate to ask you to do this. There's a camera right there.
My name is Carlos Moreno, and I may be a U.S. Marine, but I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.